So it is super windy out here, so excuse the wind noise. We're getting ready to head to Florida today, Sunday. We're leaving out today. I got the new front tires on. These are my favorite front tires. They're the Mastercraft Corsair HXTs. Got 80,000 miles from out of these on the front the last time, so I finally found another set. Had to go to eBay to find them. My regular dealer didn't have them. Had to put a caliper on the left front. So I had to put a caliper on the left front. I needed front brakes. Well, I got 130,000 miles out of those brakes, so I decided that why would I not put OEM stuff back on? And the place I ordered from online is like one of those Mopar OEM sites, which really they're a dealership that sells at wholesale, but they sent me the wrong rotors. I think they sent me rotors for a 19, I'm not sure, but I have a 2018. So what I did is I ran to Napa, I got pads, I pad slapped it, put brand new pads on, new left front caliper, and when the new rotors come in, I'm gonna take those Napa pads off, put the brand new Ram parts, if I have the correct rotors, so I do pads and rotors all at the same time, because I didn't want to ruin those new pads on the old rotors. So it is what it is, but we're safe, we're legal, and we're ready to go. All right, well, this is the start of a trip to Florida. As you can see, we removed the center tire on this side. If you look at the suspension on this thing, it has a torsion axle. So the wheel will, the hub and everything will just stay up. Now, the reason, hold on, I'll show you this. Got favorite new tires going good. It's a little loud, so let me hop in here. I was just out checking hub temps. The reason we pulled that side off, I don't need 21,000 pounds of capacity. I'm just running to Florida, so it'll save on tires, but I couldn't get parts to fix that brake that was locked up. So instead of running 3 on one side and 2 on the other, I literally just pulled the other side off. So we'll just run 2 and 2 and run it spread like that, which isn't gonna hurt anything. So we're on our way to pick up 2 cars, and then we are headed to Florida. So a little stressed. Just want to get these 2 cars on my trailer. It's kind of been a back and forth about these cars, and I had a whole trip planned around these 2 cars, so I just want to get them on my trailer, and I'll feel a lot better from there. So let's go. Well, we're loaded. Not really how I want it to be. I wanted this on the back, but this car won't run. It's been sitting for about 8 months. It's a turbo, I think it's a small block in it, turbo car, something electrical, getting those sparks. So we just pulled it up with that truck. I hooked a strap to it, and I literally backed up, pulled it up on the trailer. It's a slick car, or a radial car, sorry, laying on the back. Nice car. And then this is a Pro Charged one. This one ran and drive and drove up on the trailer fine. So just had to move things around. It's not a big deal, it is what it is. But I'm loaded, that's all that matters. So, and the customer's happy. So they were a little nervous because they couldn't get it started. In their defense, they just came up here from Florida, you know, to situate these cars and get them ready to go down, and they were just you know, probably nervous or upset that the one wouldn't run, and we just had to make it work. So the only thing that's gonna suck here is fuel mileage with this truck being backwards like that, but it is what it is. So getting fuel here, it's Sunday, it's 4:15, so we're gonna get fuel here, might just get dinner and just try to click out some miles today. Well, it's the next day. We've been driving, what time? My watch is dead. Let's see what time it is. It's 9:20. We've been up since about 6. Stopped here to use the restroom. We're almost to Georgia. Just checking, popping out, checking. Oh, make sure tires are still good, the new ones. Make sure the brakes aren't hot or anything. This is the side of the new caliper, and everything's riding good. Just getting kind of crappy fuel mileage. We're getting about 9 with this truck up top, but like I said, it kind of was what it was. It was easier to take the hit on fuel economy than it was to not have cars on the trailer, if you know what I mean. So, let's see here. Let's see what we're getting. I reset trip A every morning for daily, and then trip B is weekly. So, we're getting 8.6 today so far, and it is what it is. So let's see what we got. I think we got like 500 miles left. Oh, 400 miles left. So we're good, making good time. We get there, the people that I'm delivering the Mustangs to, they're flying in today. Their flight leaves out of, where did they tell me? Allentown, Pennsylvania at 3 or 3:30. It's about a 2-hour and some change flight. 5:30, they said they're half an hour away, and I doubt that they probably don't have to wait for baggage or anything. So I plan on getting to their house probably 6-ish or so. I've got a little time to play with, so we're just kind of taking it easy today. And I get there when we get there, but I figure I get there around 6 and start unloading. And they said it's a quiet residential street, which it looks like from Google Maps that I can just pull off the side of the road and maybe just like start unloading everything there, or at least unload the car that runs that's on the back and pull it in the driveway, and then wait till he gets home or they get home and we can put the other one in the driveway. So we won't get to drop this truck off today since it's up top. I'm delivering to Cape Coral is where the Mustangs go, and this goes to Tampa, or around Tampa. I think it's Seminole, Florida, which all my pickups are around Tampa. So even if I dropped, if I had them switched, I had the Mustangs up top on this and that on the back, I still got to go up there to pick up tomorrow. So it doesn't really hurt me. But I've been babbling for too long. Let's just get on the road. Well, you already know we're in Georgia, so Georgia DOT is out. It's got a tractor trailer or a box truck? Tractor trailer pulled over. Department of Public Safety. Now, you guys may ask, why is that sitting on my dash? Why do I have paper logs sitting there? Well, my ELD stopped working. It just thought I was driving all the time. Even when it stopped and shut the truck off, turn the truck back on, unplug it, plug it back in, it wouldn't let you like go to off duty, or because when you're driving on Keep Trucking, you can't do anything. Like, you can't click out and go to anything else when you're driving. But if you stop, you get under like 5 miles an hour or whatever, or you unplug it on your app, you can like go off duty. Like, what I'll do is I'll unplug it when I get home if I'm not working, so I don't go drive the truck or move the truck on Saturday or Sunday and screw up my 34. But it just keeps saying I'm driving, so no big deal. I called them and they told me just to send them an email to the support line with my account information, and they're going to take a look at it for me. So I just went ahead and filled out paper logs for yesterday, because I didn't realize last night is when I stopped, it kept saying I was driving, so I filled out paper logs for yesterday and then the start of today, just so I have it in case I need it. Hopefully they'll figure out what's wrong with the ELD and I can have it back up and running. But even if it does, I still have, like, I don't know what it was, like 20 some hours of straight driving, and obviously that's a violation. So I just wanted to have the paper logs, have them sitting up here just in case I get stopped, so it doesn't look like I'm trying to, you know, fool anybody. Little lift axle. It's a nice setup. Got everything all freshly painted. Big sleeper on the truck. Rooftop AC. Good morning, guys. We are at Odessa, Sarasota. Got one to pick up here and continue on today. The weird thing is this car was transferred. It's a Honda lease return vehicle. Sitting here in the Honda inventory. But this car was transferred from Odessa, DC down to here. And now it's headed back to Sterling, Virginia, which is where Odessa, DC is, but it's headed to Eastern Automotive, which is a big like used car franchise, like CarMax. Oh well, let me get out here and do my inspection and get this thing loaded up. All right, so what happened last night? Whoa, turn that down. So my customers were flying back in to pick up those Mustangs. They live down here. But I was meeting them at their house. Should have been around 6 o'clock last night. Well, with weather, they actually got delayed. They didn't make it home till 9. So what we did is I just told them, hey, you know, whatever. I already have a hotel. I'm just going to go there. If you guys get in by like 7, call me when you land. If you're in by like 7, I'll just run on over. I was 10 miles away, but they didn't get in till 9, so we just unloaded at 6:30 this morning, which was kind of nice because A, it wasn't raining like it was last night, and B, it wasn't as hot. I mean, it's still muggy. We're in Florida, but so we have 2 separate pickups and 2 separate drop-offs and 3 pickups today. So we're doing a pickup right now. We still got that F-150 on the trailer. Since things got a little messed up with that, we're kind of having to, I'm just going, instead of backtracking, I'm just picking this one up, then I'll drop the F-150 off, and then I'll make the other 2 pickups. So instead of having to backtrack around Tampa, like I said, everything's around Tampa, so it's not that bad, but I don't want to backtrack and get into traffic and all that, because the one route, even though it was like only 20 miles away, it said like 50 minutes. I had to backtrack that, you know, it's almost 2 hours. But let me see if I can get out of here. I've never been to this auction before, so I'm a little lost. So, and then I'll get this thing loaded up. Well, there's the Skyway Bridge, just outside of Tampa, Florida. If you don't know, in 1980, this bridge was actually hit by a freight ship. And it killed 31 people as the bridge collapsed. This is like May of 1980. I think there's a documentary on it that I've watched and listened to an interview of 2 of the divers that were in charge of inspecting bridges, but were on the scene right after the accident trying to save those who fell in. There was a bus, and like 20 some of the people that passed away were actually on that bus. All right, pickup number 2, drop off number 2 was done. Nice little R8 sitting there. Picking up a Lexus. We are in Wesley Chapel, Florida. An Audi dealer picking up a Lexus that's headed to Virginia. I guess this red one out here. Yep. So I'm going to load these in order of delivery, which is gonna put that small SUV up top. Not ideal, not dangerous, but already looked ahead, which I like to do this at all my pickup and delivery locations. I looked ahead, and one of the deliveries, I don't have room to take, like, it's kind of sketchy. It's a busy street. I don't know, like, what kind of time I'll have, so I just want to be able to unload, throw the ramps up, you know, move a car down on the trailer real quick and get out of there instead of having to back one off and all that. So that's what we're doing. All right, remember this this Caravan on the back? Wait till I get in the truck, I'll tell you a story about that, but we're loaded. So I'm trying to get on the road. Stopped here, let me set you guys down quick. I just stopped here at Love's in, I don't know, somewhere in Florida. On, I think that's 4, about to go through Orlando. Anyways, so that Dodge Caravan, when I booked this load, it said 2014 Dodge Cornet. And I'm like, that's weird. You know, so I asked the guy, I said, what kind of car is it? He goes, oh, it's a Challenger, it's a Challenger. I go, okay, you must have just clicked C, whatever. No. It's Dodge Caravan. It is completely loaded down with, like, personal goods, which I'm okay with. There's a backstory behind it, which I'm completely okay with. It's not the customer's fault. The customer was awesome. Nice guy. Stood there and talked to him for a little bit. But, long story short, I'm going to have a little conversation with this broker to see what he says about it. Well, we are in, I just got off the exit. I should know this. We are in, oh, come on, Jason. Where is this? I don't know. Somewhere in South Carolina. We are somewhere in South Carolina. I wish I could remember. I just got off this exit. Walterboro. That's it. There you go. And we're parked here for right now, trying to figure out where to stay. I hopped off to go to this, where are we at? Comfort Inn. And then I hopped on the app. Let's see if they have any rooms, and look at the reviews, and they're not very good. So yeah, I'm gonna figure something out. But so I talked to that broker, and he said he told them no more than 50 pounds in the car. And honestly, it's not a big deal. I told him. He said, well, did you charge them extra because this thing is stuffed full? I said, no, the guy that met me with the car, he is moving his grandmother from Florida, where she'd lived in the same place for 17 years. Recently diagnosed with dementia, it's getting progressively worse, so they're trying to move her to Virginia to be with family. And he was just trying to spearhead this whole getting all her stuff moved. She lived in like a little country club, you know, little community, nice little community for retired people. Had golf carts, people riding around, and it is what it is. He said, I said, I'm not worried about charging her extra. It's, you know, I can help out. So yeah, it's a good thing, like, I wasn't really worrying about weight, or that I wasn't, you know, counting on this to be like on a bottom spot on a, you know, say a 6 or a 9 car or whatever, because it's a van. It was supposed to be a Challenger, but when I say it's stuffed full of stuff, I mean it's stuffed full of stuff. I don't even know if this is, so I mean clothes, personal belongings, just a little bit of everything. So it is what it is. I'm gonna check the straps here real quick, because I think we're gonna go up the road a little farther and call it a night. I've got them in order though for delivery. The van, Lexus, Acura, and when we deliver the van, we'll bump the Lexus down. When we deliver the Lexus, we'll pull the Acura all the way to the back. So that might be it for today in this. I have been a little absent this past couple, I mean, it's almost been a week since I posted a video, but it's been swamped, and sometimes I get to doing the same stuff, and or I'm frustrated with other things, and I don't really feel like pulling the camera out. So I'll see you guys next time.